G'day guys, Morezy here, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm showing you my 3D sand quarry. It's an idea I came up with in my Let's Play and I've since developed it into a fully functional sand quarry. That is, well, I think it's quite useful and it's absolutely feasible. So this concept is just using a similar mechanic to my elevators, the piston worm, and it just pushes a bunch of slime blocks around which harvest sand. The sand falls down onto these rails and breaks and then is picked up by a hopper minecart. Now this stage is stage 1 of 4 stages, and every stage we expand the farm slightly to the point where we can harvest quite a few stacks of sand. So what I want to do is just show you what happens when this runs out of sand to eat, and I'll show you how to extend it, and then we'll go through all 4 stages very quickly for you. Okay guys, so it's been a few minutes and this is as far as stage 1 will go on this machine. So next, if we want to harvest some more sand, all we have to do, grab the slime blocks and we'll dig out this little bit here, and we'll dig out this bit here and put down some more. Now you can see here there's a random block that's sitting right here. This will actually break the system if you let it stay there, so I'll get rid of that. Now if it does end up sticking to the system, it won't destroy it, but it will just stop it. So if it does pick up a full block, you can just go down and break it, and then it'll restart itself and keep going. Alright, so all we have to do here for stage 2 is add 2 more slime blocks, one here and one here, and one here and one here, and as you see it will join up, and then it begins harvesting all over again. Okay, and now we're reaching the end of stage 2 and we can start thinking about stage 3. So this will be the last pass for this side and that side. And all we have to do here is once again put down another slime block. So I'll put one there and I'll put one there. And as you can see, it starts up all over again. And we can keep going on to the 4th stage. Okay, there's phase 3 completed, and again all we need to do is add one more slime block, and that will begin phase 4. Okay, stage 4 is complete, and as you can see the amount of sand we've harvested has actually increased quite a lot, and you can actually take this even further still if you really want to, and add another slime block, and you can keep going until this system stops. But I think once you get to stage 4, that's more than enough sand. Okay, well I couldn't help myself and I did take it a stage further, and this is the absolute maximum for this configuration. I wouldn't recommend going out this far. I think what you should probably do is just start extending out this direction, because you're going to get more sand for your time. So once you get out to this far, it's quite slow to get not very much sand. So if you wanted to, definitely extend it out, and I'll show you how to do that after we do the tutorial. But let's take a look and see how much sand we actually got from this machine. So we'll jump down. Where is my entry? I think I ate it away. There it is. Alright, let's have a quick look and see how much sand we actually got from this. Yeah, that is quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25, 25 and a bit stacks out of just this machine here. And of course, as I said, it is expandable. You can keep going out in that direction, you can keep going out in that direction, and have sand for days. Okay, now for the tutorial. So I'm going to show you quickly how to build this thing. The first thing you want to do is find one of these nice flat sand areas and make sure that there's not too many caves around, because obviously the caves have sandstone all the way at the top and it can screw up your system. So try and find an area without too many caves and hazards. And what you want to do is find a central point in that section. So let's put one there. And we want to count out 14 blocks from that central point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we'll do 14 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just like that. And we want to dig this 3 wide and 3 deep. Okay guys, so I've got the 3 deep channel dug out. Next what we want to do is go across that and dig out 10 from this center block. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these guys we want to go down a little bit deeper, 6 blocks deeper. So from the surface, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And dig all that out as well. Okay, so there's my next channel, dug out 6 blocks deep and 10 blocks in either direction from the center point. And at the end we would just want to put a redstone block at each end. And somewhere along here, pick a spot to get your chest in. And I'll just put the chest, I'll put it down here. So I'll just put a chest down like that. Point some hoppers into it. And then we just want to fill this up with rail lines, and we'll put powered rails on the end. Okay, all the way along here, powered rail at the end, and then put our hopper minecart on. So that will just continue backwards and forwards for as long as we need. And next we want to make the actual engines here. Okay guys, so next thing we want to do is get in a movable block. Now I'm going to use pumpkins because they're easy to work with in survival, and they're quite cheap as well. And you just want to run right down the middle of this channel, all the way across. Now don't forget, pumpkins need a whole block to sit on, otherwise you can't place them. So make sure you have a full block to sit them on as you're going over. Okay, all the way out to the edge. Then we want to run redstone all the way across the top. Right to the end. Okay, then we want to build our little engine for the clock. Okay, now from the middle here, pick a side, it doesn't matter which side, and you want to make a little platform 2 wide like this, and then you want to go up to the top. Now those 2 blocks there will have to be immovable blocks. These ones actually technically don't have to be immovable blocks, so we'll change those. And then we'll do 2 more blocks right here, like so. We'll put a repeater facing into here, and then make sure that the repeater that's facing into this direction, into the center, is also right above the rail line. That will mean that we'll get equal signal length at both ends here. Alright, once we've done that, we can put redstone above it like so, and to trigger the clock all we need to do is put a piston in with a block on top and a repeater at the end. Put a little bit of redstone there, and then get a button or something like that and power it. And there is our little clock, and that will continue running as long as we're in range. Alright, so next we will need to add the slime blocks and the pistons. Alright, the first thing we want to do here is actually disable this clock. So we'll just break that bottom piece of redstone, which is just under this repeater. And then we're going to place our slime blocks. Now to start, we'll actually dig away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and put 3 slime blocks across there. Do the same on that side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 slime blocks. And then we want to put our pistons in. Now put your piston just facing this direction so that it turns around immediately, like so. Now these are sticky pistons facing each other, and we'll do the same on this side. It's a little bit trickier under this clock, so let's do that. And I'll just come back into here like so. And then once you've got those 2 engines, you need to put another one on the other side. And the other side, let's just leave a 1 block gap here. And we'll put that one in there. And then same again, a 1 block gap, and then just do this. So there's 1 block between those 2 there. And once you've done that, that is pretty much it. And all you have to do is hook it back up again. The pistons will move out to begin with. And when they come back, they will start pushing the slime blocks and begin harvesting the sand. Now, once you've got this first stage out of the way, you just extend the slime blocks out as I showed you before. Or the other option, which I'll show you how to do now, is to extend this direction and make the system longer. Okay, so we're back at the original system here, and as you can see, it is turned off at the moment. If we turn it back on, it is completely stalled. That's because it's reached the absolute limit that it can do at the moment. So if we want to make this harvest some more sand, what we can actually do is extend this out further. Now what we want to do is just have a look at this redstone signal. And we want to actually place more blocks along the top here from our initial clock. and put some more redstone along the top of that. We'll get to a point where the redstone will no longer blink, so there's no power coming out of that. The one next to it, there is some power. Oh, that wasn't very good. There we go. There is some power next to it, and all we have to do is just make a new clock right at the end there. So let's turn this off again. It's very noisy. Okay, so what we want to do here is extend this out a little bit more, and we want to put some more immovable blocks like we had before, and we put them down where this last bit of redstone is working, so there, and the one next to it that wasn't working, so this one, we put it there, and then we'll just give ourselves 2 more blocks up here, and then it's as simple as putting another repeater facing this direction, and then the second repeater facing back in that direction, putting the redstone across like that, and then as you can see we've extended the clock, and then that clock we can extend on the pumpkins, and that'll go all the way over here. So let's get rid of these bits of sand. So now again this is your center point now, and you would extend another 14 blocks out in that direction, put more pumpkins and dig more holes, and I'll show you what that'll look like. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I've just extended that line out further, and the pistons now come all the way out to here. Now of course, to make this start again, we'll need to change a few things. One thing that we need to do though is decide if we want the sand to be brought back to this center line, or if you want to make another rail line over at this end. And if you want to make another rail line at this end, that's fine. You just need to put another immovable block here that won't get broken by a piston, so we need probably obsidian. Put it here, and then bring that other end up there, that last little piston engine, and put it in here. So then it only goes this far. But for the moment, we're just going to let it extend back to our central line here. So to get it working again once it's stopped, what we need to do is obviously get rid of the rest of these slime blocks. And we have to make sure that this guy is going to work as well. So let's just extend this a little bit further. Alright, now as you can see, this whole process just starts again. Don't worry about the pistons, they will reset themselves. If you notice that sand didn't make it to the middle, it will actually work itself out. So what we need to do probably is expand this on this other direction to make it all symmetrical, and that way it will always push to the middle. But as you can see, that works, that's fine. You would probably expand this out this direction anyway so you can get some more sand out of it. But as you can see, that's how you extend the system and keep it going for as long as you want. Okay guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know if you liked it and leave a comment, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions on how to build this, or if I've messed anything up, let me know and I'll see if I can give you a hand. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.